Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So I've just been dropped off exactly where I got picked up on the last bit of the Oldham way, so I'm going to finish it today. We're starting on the canal bit, then we've got to go up through Failsworth, through Park Bridge, through Daisy Nook, and then back up to Hartshead Pike. It's quite a nice day actually. It's a bit cold though, so I've got a few layers on, and we are pretty much on the M60 at the minute, so I'm not sure how exciting the first bit's going to be, but let's see. I'm not gonna lie, this bit's not as nice as the start. I don't know if you can see, but the hills are right in the distance there. That's where I've actually come from. Well, not today, that's what I did on the last bit. Back on the canal now, so it did actually go under the motorway. I've just been looking at the map and it's looking like quite a few miles now just of canal. So I mean, I'll film a bit of it, but it's all quite samey, isn't it? Done probably 2 miles now, just actually leaving the canal. Yeah, I didn't film too much because it's all a bit samey. It says I'm on a footpath, but it's like I'm on the housing estate. But let's see. I've not filmed that much yet because it's just been roads, houses and little paths like this. So I'm glad I wore shorts today anyway. Didn't think that one through. Hopefully coming up to Daisy Nook in a little while, so that should be a bit more interesting. We can hope. Getting nettled a lot. There's a road just there, but I can't get to it. I've got to go through this. Near to Medlock Vale, but this bit of the Oldham way is it's not really accessible, especially in shorts. I've been nettled and brambled so much, but I'm going to crack on. Hopefully it's going to clear. We are getting quite more countryside-y now, so I don't know if you can see over there, there are a few horses, but I'm just getting attached to everything. Look at the state. Oh. I'm out of the nettles and the brambles. I'm onto a natural path, which is good. I did just see a sign for the Oldham way, so I'm heading the right way. This is a bit better. This path's clearly not walked a lot. Like that's the path I was just supposed to get to. And I've gone round, but this is a slog. This just climbing through everything. Nettles, jumping over bridges. Glad about there. That was actually awful and painful. This is a disused canal. Another nice peaceful scenic bit of the route. I'm in Daisy Nook Country Park now. Just had some breakfast in the cafe, so I'm good to go now. wild crumpet. See the heron. It's actually really nice around here. It's very different than the first bit of the walk I did, obviously, but still nice in its own way. Can you see all the mushrooms on here? It's absolutely filled with King Alfred's cakes as well. All the way up. I said in the last video that I thought there was going to be loads of mushrooms about, and I didn't really see any. But today there is absolutely loads. I think it is a bit more of a sort of woodland area where I am today, so it's more damp and the better conditions for them. But yeah, it's just it's like they've just fired out. There's millions everywhere, all sorts of types. It's great. We're in Park Bridge now. Not too far to go. I think maybe 2-3 miles back up to Hartshead Pike. Whew. It's actually really warm now. I've been running a bit, so whew, out of breath. So this bit of Oldham is actually quite historical. Well, a lot of it is actually, because it's obviously an old industrial town. There's just old mills absolutely everywhere. But there is a remains of one coming up soon, which I think you can explore, which is quite cool, so we'll go into there. But yeah, there's a story my wife always tells me where a distant relative of hers used to work in the mills maybe 100 or possibly over years ago, and he actually fell in a vat of acid and died. It's a pretty grim story, but I thought it was worth mentioning. On left. I've got a feeling that I need to be down there, which is a bit of a nightmare. Some good views though. Just thought I'd do a few pointers on the Oldham Way. There's some fantastic views. I would probably advise not trying to do it in one day, as it's like 40 miles. Plus if you do it in 2 stints, it's going to be a lot more enjoyable. Also, it's very well signposted, apart from this bit because I've clearly gone the wrong way. I don't know, it does look like a path. But I would take a map or something like that, because there are a couple of bits that gets a bit tricky. Just go through a couple of people's gardens at points, and obviously they quite often will make it so it doesn't look like a footpath. But yeah, all in all, some great views and great time out in nature. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I've just had to come down there, cross the water. No, spilt your shoes. We're back on track. All good. Ooh. This is another not very well trodden path, I think. Don't know if you saw them, but a deer just ran past. And you can also see Hartshead pike in the distance. Last little push now. This last bit is an absolute slog. So this is Oldham. You can actually see Manchester just up here. Literally like a third of a mile away. Just doesn't seem to be getting any closer. And that is the Oldham Way. There's Hartshead Pike where I started. These are fantastic views of Oldham. Obviously this was all in darkness when I started the other day. That's been an absolute slog. It's been enjoyable, but it's been hard. So thank you so much for watching, sticking it out, and I'll see you again soon.